Now, okay, I wanted to talk about this that since I'm promoting my mantra is my Kush t-shirts and mugs and hoodies and stuff, and I wanted to talk about that. I decided to because I'm going into a financial situation, but yes, I need to be my own boss. It is a calling. Okay, I live in the Republican state, Texas. Okay, employment at will. Well, you have to beg people to get a job, and you want to know why some folks don't have a job. And if you do get a job, you have to hope and pray that there's going to be good days at the job. Of course, nowadays is a good day, but you don't want to meet someone who's with horns on their head. There was probably there was a suit, what their rates are. And there's a lot of politics and race and gender and sexual orientation, all religion, and that here in Texas that those things matter to a person's human's life. Okay, I notice that. That's why I talk about this on my channel a lot. I know if I wasn't in the red state of especially down south, I wouldn't have to be talking. I wouldn't be talking about this type of subjects. Okay, now I decided to become to work on my entrepreneur. I want the reason why it took me a while. I mean, I had self doubt. I doubted myself, and so I started reading, and especially reading the book "Think and Go Rich," A Black Choice. Okay, the part that left. Like, I've been reading a long time, and in my backpack kind of took up the thing. I have tape on it, but you can tell I've been reading it. Okay, and by then it's Kimbrough, and what a lot of us don't know, the real reason why sometimes we fail, majority of the time, it's outside, but it's also inside. We're telling ourselves we're not going to make it. It's always going to be hard, and the mind determines your future. And so right now I'm dealing with some situations, and I was depressed, and I did procrastinate reading books like Think and Go Rich and um, the, the Side Hustle with Chris Gillibo and all that. And I started beating people. I got tired, and like you're not working every day, and you just finish one assignment in October, and they're overstaffed for the TACB license to serve alcohol. That I passed the test, and these folks saying you don't fit for a job, you don't have experience in bartending, whatever, and you don't go back to security having stressful jobs because it's not the people at the events or whatever, it's the people in the organization that give you a lot of stress, especially if you're a person of color. And if you are dealing with people of color, they give you hell too, okay? Because they told that we're not human and we accept the type of dysfunctional behavior when it's not. Many of us, especially like those black men saying, we got white in us, we're part white and the American, and we're told since we're not that one drop, since they used it in Darwism, mentality back in the slavery and after slavery, Darwinism was very popular after slavery, Jim Crow Reconstruction days. That you doomed to have the functional behavior, and your parents told you crazy. Your child rearing is upward. It's normal to be treated like trash, and a person's proud of self is not gonna allow themselves to go through that situation. So I'm so proud of myself not to go through that situation, and allow myself. And people think that you it's normal to talk to you like garbage because they see you as garbage in America. I don't see myself as garbage, of course. But instead of just fighting, arguing, bickering, and going at the case, getting lawsuits, whatever, these people who I just had enough. Okay, I said, let me start reading these books. And time again, I'll read the books, and I'm still like what chapter? I'm on the 189. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish reading it hopefully today. And then one thing about drinking matcha, I'm able to read fast instead of just reading, because that's what gets me away from reading. But it's the truth of the matter is, I decided to start promoting. I said I'm always on YouTube, on social media. Instead of making an addiction of it and use it for leisure and pleasure, let me make it to a business opportunity. Let me try something. So I made a shirt. Mantra is my kush. It's funny to say that. And I said, let me go ahead and market it. And I'm seeing a lot of people on Twitter. Traffic is flowing. Uh, of course, it will turn to sales. Okay, you have to believe or receive it, and that's what the problem was. I believe I was not going to make it as an entrepreneur. I was told by outsiders, especially those in my family, when I tried to become an entrepreneur. So Equinox International, they got caught by the government, and it was like Amway back in 2005 Secure. I go ahead and the name is 5 Secure. And even when I was in PPA Legal, then I was Legal Shield, I was being scared to sell because the stuff that my family and folks at school who bullied me, including sometimes teachers, doubt on my dreams. I let their words run me. I let their destiny control my destiny. And that's when the suicide and the depression comes in. And I never get, I stumbled on the video. One of the conservative guys, Caucasian, said do not hire liberals. And I see why that it's hard for me to work. Of course, I'm a good worker. Anyone know I work, I believe in that verse in the Bible, faith that works is dead. But to tolerate abuse and mistreatment and be treated like you're not human because of what the social economic status, whatever demographic, we want to call it, the social construct, you get tired, and you have the people who are also victims themselves systematically in this country going on with it, being complacent with it, and looking at you as crazy, and even buy into the role as well. So someone just told me, yeah, there's a bunch of jobs in Houston. Ever since Trump became president, it's been different. When Bush was the one who passed away, and the one that was the one his son. Okay, so it was different because as soon as they come, just like Reagan, then the jobs are gone. Okay, but there's like a game. Either you'll hire you, but we're gonna treat you like the shit word, and if you don't take it and have the so-called thick skin to take it, then and I'm bipolar, so I might react to it real good. No, actually, I will because I don't want to be treated. I hate to be treated that way. And I said, forget that. Of course, I'll go back to doing singing and acting, modeling. But there's other avenues. You always have to have a plan B, and this is like my plan B since I already created something that I read in this book, The Think and Go Rich. That would what's his name said, Booker T. Washington say, use what you have. Instead of go buy extra now, get extra money to buy stuff, you have in it that's free to use. You can go to the library, so you can bring a laptop and go to make your own stuff and sell it, and that's even better than compared to wasting a whole bunch of money and then next thing you don't get nothing. In order to succeed, you have to believe you will succeed and not doubt, and have a empowered self empowerment. And that's one thing that really got me grounded was believing and forcing myself to believe it and trying to. Remember, I said in many time in videos, I said that yeah, I want to start a business, but I'm transitioning from being a worker to an entrepreneur. I'm talking about mental, spiritual, to start thinking of myself as an entrepreneur. And I believe, and I know I will get it. So that's what got me, because the self doubting from people brainwashing me. But you have to brainwash yourself to believe you will do it. So that's what changed me. Um, so I went through a lot of trials, and sometimes a trial is your friend. It's your enemy or your friend to get you to be mature to the next cycle of life. And that's what I used to avoid, try to scare and pray with my novenas. But some just told me, no, go ahead and fight that trial. Go right ahead and it'll change your mentality. And doing this situation not working and then with bills and stuff, that changed my mentality. Instead of self-destructing and contemplating suicide, depression, I said, no, I'm a warrior. I'm not going to do it. So, and not going back to work too. I mean, of course, I still put applications on, on certain apps and everything, but I'm not going to wait on people because I've done it before when I was back in Obama and Bush the second days, and people would not call me and play around me on my unemployment, play around on my employment and laugh and say I'm sorry, with that old evil smile. So instead of dwelling and mad at the fact that you give opportunity, you have to make your own opportunity. There's a lot of stuff on the internet to make money. You do freelancing. I'm waiting on tax broker. Please hurry up because I don't know. I did an article, so I can go ahead. Each cent, which word percent, and I can make another one. Okay, and start doing my own business, and it's on the computer online. Instead of using it as leisure, you can use it as a business opportunity for yourself. And be persistent. It's not gonna happen overnight, but you also have to meditate and pray about it. And that's what changed my mentality. Because I think that God was trying to tell me that you're already your own boss. You can start using skills and keep people out of life who don't want you to be one. And then think that you will believe and you will receive it. A man think it, as they say in the Bible. And I started to read stuff and probably like why did I avoid the things I needed, and I went after procrastinating and dwelling and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't giving me anything, and it was also distracting me. from trying to get things done, especially when it matters when your livelihood's under attack. So what I chose to do, I chose to be a warrior. Instead of trying to wait on, because I see people, like I said, the Caucasian man is on Fox News or on his own YouTube channel talking about that he's a conservative person, talking about don't hire liberals. You know, well, I mean, not to cuss here, man. You don't have to hire my ass. I hire my own ass, you know what I'm saying, because I guess it's too strong-willed person like myself who's not going to allow you to talk, because I bet you have something planned for your employees. You want doormats, okay? Not employees, you want doormats. I can be an employee and to be a faithful one, do all I can, come to work on time, because you never know what happens, because in traffic, wherever, or even miss the bus and pay an Uber or a Lyft on my own money to get to work on time. That's dedication. That's called being dedicated. But I'm not gonna let you talk to me like garbage. I'm not gonna let you do me any kind of way. I'm human just like you are. You're not because you have a title to make it God, and even God is not like that. So yeah, don't hire my ass. You're right. Don't hire my ass. I hire my own ass. I make my own opportunity. There's other things out there. There's books out there, resources out there. You can't limit yourself. I don't have a self-limiting belief. That's what I'm eliminating as well. I'm eliminating as well. So all that talk about someone on welfare, those on welfare like myself who don't want me, we're on our own welfare, we're on our own money, and that's why I'm making my own business and even not working for free and knowing I'm gonna get something out of it, sales because it's those t-shirts. It takes a while to make those t-shirts and design and to cut and paste and trying to make sure because I used to be in graphic design and trying to go back to when I was at Creative Kids in El Paso, Texas, and trying to that was the program Creative Kids was helping Job Corps out, y'all, and so they on the half a day we as Job Corps students would go to the Creative Kids, those who was in the program to learn about graphic design, Illustrator, and Photoshop. Well, it's already on Teespring. All I gotta do is put a design together and and bring a slogan that folks like, and I made my own originate. No one never said Matra is my kush. Since they have a kush problem here in Houston, and I don't do any drugs, never done, never sold, whatever. And I've seen people act a fool with that stuff. I said, well, we'll put something that's common, that's a problem that folks are sadly are hooked on, and put something that's healthy along with it called Matra that you can buy from the store that helps you think, help you lose weight, help you help you be energetic, help you move strong, help you focus. And you pass a test, you're in college or school or whatever, it wasn't healthy over something that's unhealthy. I put those two together, and folks are likely to have one person from California liking the product. And I know he or she is going to buy it and tell people about Matra. You know what I'm saying? So that was, which is training, okay? And to the point that you go to HEB here in Houston and they have stuff for 13 and 20 something dollars of Matra tea. Exactly, something expensive. I chose to make that to a shirt, a mug, stickers for $6, $14.99 for mugs, 21.99 for t-shirts, and the hoodies for this cold right now, 38.99. That's probably an entrepreneur. Yeah, you work for free, but you're working hard because you know that you can get a prize. And it's gonna be monetary prize. You'll be driving more avenues. That's called dedication. And I guess someone is dedicated about my dream and my destiny that's too big for a conservative person who doesn't like someone like me, who are not gonna allow someone to be treated like a doormat. Because they see less value than them because they have a title that they have a right to do that. No, you don't. So that's why I changed my mentality. Instead of waiting for somebody to call and say, oh, yes or no, and next thing you don't have no money coming in, you end up being broke and being in the 19 begging for work or begging for food or the street homeless, I chose not to be that person. So the boss in me, the Leo King in me, because I'm a Leo, that's my sign, came out. And that intimidates you. That's the whole reason why you don't want to hire no liberals. Because we're not going to allow someone to teach us like trash. Treat us like trash, excuse me. We'll work, we'll do everything we're supposed to do, but we're not going to let you do us any kind of way. And treat us any kind of way. And try to allow us to be treated like garbage because you can feel good. Because all that is attitudes to feel good. Even if I have my own company, I refuse to practice the same so-called business practice. So I chose to be my own entrepreneur. Everything was free to make my own products. I just sign up in Teespring, make your own shirts. And you're freelance, you can do it for you don't have to spend money. You can make money by not spending it. That's a good opportunity about the internet. So that's why I chose to be a warrior. not something to walk on, not no doormat, not no punching bag, not no punk. So that's why we liberals need to become our own entrepreneurs. If the folks don't want to hire us, like Michael X said, make your own job. Sell something that's legal, okay? Get involved in something. Make something out of your life. And that's what I'm doing right now. Okay? You never know, and definitely, it's all over the globe. People will use it all over the globe. You accumulate a lot of money coming in. Big time. To the point I don't need to beg for someone like you for a job. I have my own job. Right. You didn't think that was possible. Uh-huh. Well, anyway, that's what says liberals, we need to have our own businesses. Okay? Stop waiting for somebody who has extreme views that's more important in your livelihood and your welfare, talking about your body. Okay, not the government assistance. Okay, who don't care about you, just want you to make money for them and you like your doormat. Nah. Defeating their ego because they feel less than who they are. That's what it is. Nah. Have your own business. And if you are working, you can work, but have a business, a side hustle on the side just in case you have financial problems. All right. And read books that inspire you to be that, because there's a lot of information out there and nobody tell you ain't gonna make it. They go ahead, let it go and clock in and deal with trash on the job and they need to throw it on you. You know what I'm saying? But don't get involved in it. Don't let it throw it on you. I'm saying don't get involved in it. Anybody can really throw it on them so they believe in it. That's life. It's not life. They choose his life. But anyway, but that's all I gotta say. But I shout out to my liberals, especially the young ones out there. You need to start trying to be your own boss, so you don't have to worry about people like that. You try to say undercuss assholes like that. Okay, who's in charge? Feel good about themselves. All right. All right. Y'all have a nice day and happy holidays.